Okay, I was inspired by the group here at Harwin Public School because we were talking about using mindfulness training and here in British Columbia. So I thought, well, why don't I just put this on YouTube, and not only be great for the kids that are here, but it's going to be great, of course, for everybody who wants to know how to do it. So here we go. If you have a worry or a fear, that's a strong emotion, maybe you're feeling sad about something, it actually causes some discomfort in the body. We know that. Sometimes there's actually a physical pain in the body, and you can sore back, sore knee. You can do exactly the same thing. So here it is. First thing you do is whatever you're feeling, that emotion or whatever, you close your eyes. And then what you do is you figure it out. So let's say I'm worried about, for me, flying home. So I'm thinking about flying home. Okay, it bothers me right here. Somehow when I feel it in my body, the stress I feel was right here. So I'm going to say, as soon as you get it and you feel it, you just point to the area. So there it is. Now what I'm going to do is, now that I know it's there, I'm going to rate it between 0 and 10. 0 being nothing's wrong and 10 being a strong one. And I have to pick the first number, so it's coming in at a 4.5 for me. So it's 4.5 right now. Now I want to be able to see if I can get rid of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to now take where I feel where the discomfort is, or the pain or the stress, and I'm going to pretend there's like a string coming along, and it goes from the pain point or the discomfort point right to the center of my spinal column, in the middle of my back, and right in the center of the column. I'm going to pretend that there's a string that's running right from one point to the other. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, now it's locked in and I feel it. Next thing I'm going to do is now put my left hand over the heart, and then I'm just going to close my eyes. I know it's connected, and I'm going to breathe in. So breathe in, and then on my exhale I'll say release, release. And I'll breathe in again, and then I'll say shift, shift, and then I'll breathe in again, and then I'll say let go. So it's let go on the exhale, let go. Now if I'm doing this by myself, or if I'm doing it with somebody, if I'm doing it with somebody, I'll do it for them. In this case, I'm doing it for myself. I'm going to use my right hand as kind of like a rake or a broom, and I'm going to breathe in. And as I say the word out, I'm going to drag it across my body and drop my hand to the floor like I'm throwing it to the floor. And I'm going to let this emotion go out of the body. Once I've done that, I'm going to ask the person, in this case it's me, open my eyes, see where am I rating it now at. I'm rating it at about a 2, so I've moved a bit. And then I say with my right hand, I tap my shoulder saying good job. Now I could probably take that down to 1 or down to 0, so I would just keep repeating that until I got it down as far as I'd want to go. Here's an added tip. Let's say you get all the way down to 1, maybe you're working with a friend, family member or whatnot, and you get all the way down to 1, and then you say, do you want to go all the way to 0? And the person may say, I don't want to go past 1. That's okay, don't force it. Then say to them, when you think about going past 1, where does it hurt in the body? Where does the tension show up? And let's say it says, oh, it shows up right here. So then we start the process all over again. This will help you get to sleep. This will help you relax. This will help you release all the emotions, and you can do it time and time again. So there it is. Thanks to the kids from Harwin for actually encouraging me to do this. And send any of your comments in the bottom of the YouTube thing. Okay, that's it. Now you can press the